welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris. This is going to be an NHL edition, and we're talking about the push for the playoffs. Each division and each conference has their own teams that are already set with their playoff teams. Now it's just seeding that's going to matter. With the Central, we have the Carolina Hurricanes, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Florida Panthers. Those are the three teams who are locked in. The Lightning and Panthers are currently tied at 73 points, and the Carolina Hurricanes have 75 points. And they're in first place right now because they have 2 games in hand and 5 games total left to be played. It's 75, 73, and 73 points. And then we have the Nashville Predators and the Dallas Stars fighting for their playoff lives. And we could throw the Chicago Blackhawks in there, but they have 5 games to make up 5 points, and it doesn't seem like that's a lot, but that has to provide that the Dallas Stars or the Nashville Predators pretty much lose every game to even have a shot to get in. So we're really looking at the Nashville Predators and the Dallas Stars to be the teams that are really in the hunt right now. The Predators are sitting in 4th presently with 58 points. They have 4 games remaining. The Dallas Stars have 5 games remaining, and they have 55 points. They're still 3 points behind the Predators. It is possible for them to catch them. However, as it's looking right now, the Predators have the slight edge. Then we have the Eastern Division. And in the Eastern Division, Penguins are atop the division with 71 points right now. They have 4 games remaining. The Washington Capitals have 69 points, and they have 5 games remaining, as well as the New York Islanders with 67 points and 5 games remaining. Boston Bruins sitting in 4th, and the New York Rangers sitting in 5th. The Bruins have 6 games remaining. They have 66 points. The New York Rangers, who I am a fan of, we have 4 games remaining, and we are sitting at 58 points. Now, and I was saying that my New York Rangers, I didn't think were going to make the playoffs, especially after an embarrassing loss to the New York Islanders, that we weren't going to make it. We're on the outside looking in with the Bruins, but the Bruins have been playing much better. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. We're 6-4 in our last 10 games, and believe me, it's not going to get any better for us, especially with who we have remaining on the schedule. Then we go to the North, and this is all the Canadian teams. The Toronto Maple Leafs are ahead of the division. They've played 51 games. They have 5 games remaining. They have 71 points. The Edmonton Oilers have looked absolutely dominant their past, 5 or 6 games. They're 7-3 in their past 10 games. And I've watched a lot of their games recently because I've been streaming on Hulu, and they've been playing a lot of the Edmonton Oilers games. Connor McDavid is unreal. He's on fire, and it seems like he's scoring and putting up points at an alarming rate in every game. Now, they still have 7 games in hand, and if they continue this pace that they look like they're on right now, they are going to be unstoppable. Now, I know that the Maple Leafs are atop of the division, but the Maple Leafs only have 5 games left. A good chance that the Edmonton Oilers could leapfrog the Toronto Maple Leafs in the North. Then we have the Winnipeg Jets, and the Winnipeg Jets have looked absolutely atrocious lately. They are 3-7 in their last 10 games, and I watched them get their absolutely dominated by the Edmonton Oilers. They have 6 games remaining. Then we have the Montreal Canadiens. They have 6 games remaining as well. They have 55 points. They're 2 points behind the Winnipeg Jets, who have 57. And that 5th place team who's trying to fight their way into the playoffs is the Calgary Flames. Now, unless the Calgary Flames are playing the Montreal Canadiens every night, I don't think that they're going to make a push for the playoffs. They have 6 games remaining. They have 47 points. The most they could finish with is 59. And if the Canadiens win 2 games and the Winnipeg Jets win 2 games, it's pretty much over for the Calgary Flames. Then we have the West, and we have the Vegas Golden Knights, the Colorado Avalanche, and the Minnesota Wild, who all clinched. The teams that are in the hunt are the St. Louis Blues and the Arizona Coyotes. You could put the San Jose Sharks in there, but realistically speaking, they're probably not going to be in there. The Blues have played 49 games, so they have 7 games remaining. They have 53 points. Arizona Coyotes have played 52 games and have 50 points. The Coyotes have started to fall apart, and they're one of these teams that it seems to happen every year. And I say they're like the New York Mets of hockey. They do really good in the beginning of the season. They give you hope, and then suddenly, as the playoffs are about to approach, they crush your hope because they start losing. They're 6-1 in their last 10 games. The St. Louis Blues are 6-3-1. As you can see, when these teams are battling back and forth, every single game counts. When a team like the St. Louis Blues has 3 games in hand and the Arizona Coyotes are losing at this alarming rate, it's not going to take very much for the St. Louis Blues to knock out the Coyotes. Blues have to win 3 out of the remaining 7 games to knock the Coyotes out. which is completely doable. Although the Arizona Coyotes do have a very strong chance if they can find a way to sweep the San Jose Sharks and the LA Kings. But for whatever the reason is, the Sharks have been one of those teams that are a thorn in the Coyotes' side. So if they lose one of these games, they're pretty much done for. I say that it's pretty much all but a foregone conclusion. The Central, it's going to be the Nashville Predators. The games in hand that they have over the Dallas Stars. In the East, it's going to be the Boston Bruins. The New York Rangers are on a decline right now. It doesn't mean that we won't be great in the future, and when the seasons are extended back to 82 games, we will probably be in the playoffs. But as of right now, we don't belong in the playoffs because we're getting dominated by the playoff teams. In the North, this is where it starts getting interesting, but it probably will be the Edmonton Oilers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Jets, and the Montreal Canadiens. Those are going to be the four. And in the West, we're going to have the Vegas Golden Knights, the Colorado Avalanche, the Minnesota Wild, and the St. Louis Blues. I would love for the Coyotes to get in, but I just don't think that it's going to happen because of the games in hand for the St. Louis Blues. Let me know what you guys think of this take in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Raw Sports Talk. Follow me on Twitter at Raw Sports Talk 1. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I'm out.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.